I'm not sure if I'm the only one that thinks Deadpool 2 from 2018 is better than Deadpool 1. It used to be that a sequel was never ever better than the original, unless it was like Terminator 2 or Aliens or The Godfather. Unless it was those, unless it was a very very rare film such as those, never ever would a film surpass the original. But with all these superhero sequels, it's become quite popular with certain films surpassing the original. Look at Captain America: Winter Soldier, or Spider-Man 2, or Avengers: Infinity War. Yeah, some of those films, everyone can agree, are better than the original. No disrespect to the originals, but yeah. But yeah, in the case of Deadpool 2, I think the reason most people don't think it's quite as good as the original is because the original was such a breath of fresh air, and when Deadpool 2 came out a little too close to Avengers: Infinity War, which I think is one of the very, very, very best superhero films ever made. One of the best films ever made in general, actually. Like, it doesn't have to be a superhero film, and Avengers: Infinity War is that good of a film. And yeah, Deadpool 2 having to follow up with, not following up with, but having to. It's a superhero film, and it comes out sometime after Infinity War. Like, that's just insane. But anyway, try thinking about films by themselves, and instead of measuring it with something that's not related to it at all, like the Avengers films, measure it to the original. And if you measure Deadpool 2 to the original, even if you do like the original Deadpool more, Deadpool 2 really isn't that far behind it. Or if you're like me, I think that Deadpool 2 is better. One reason being the jokes in this are better. They're funnier. And also, the original Deadpool, as I said, it was mostly a run-of-the-mill superhero origin story. This one, it's more complex, more original. I'm not saying that things have to be complex in order to be good, but there's just so many superhero things out there these days. You gotta add some originality to it, and if that makes it, and if that means making it more complex, then why not, right? And ultimately, what makes this film better, like the ultimate clincher for this, is the villain. The movie starts off with Josh Brolin as Cable being the villain, but eventually there's this New Zealand kid and Juggernaut. Say what you will about the New Zealand kid being a good villain. I thought he was good, but if you're not a fan of the kid from New Zealand, that's fine. But Josh Brolin was awesome in this as Cable. Way more of a badass than he ever had the rights to be. And Juggernaut is he's not in the film a whole lot, but he's awesome too. So yeah, it deals with Wade. So sometime after his wife gets killed, meets up with this mutated kid who is being heavily abused at this group home, and once Wade tries to save the kid, they both get sent to prison, but Cable travels back in time to destroy this kid. Now, when we find out why Cable wants to destroy this kid, like the kid's motives and stuff, as the film progresses, they can be a little bit wonky at times with him destroying his abusers and stuff. But you know, that doesn't really make the rest of the film. It doesn't diminish the rest of the film. If anything, everything else in the film really elevates everything else. Cable is awesome. Juggernaut is awesome. The jokes are funnier. The action sequences are funnier. The subtext with the kid is great. The morals and lessons with the kid is all great. This is it's a mighty fine film. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Deadpool 2, and I cannot wait for Deadpool 3. I'll give it 3.5 stars out of 4. Everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like this video, and I'll definitely be posting more things in the next couple of days. Have a good day, folks.